Snake, Zadornov's disappeared from his cell again. Find him. Find Zadornov and bring him back here with Fulton Recovery.
Freeze.
Fulton Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Here he is.
Fulton Recovery helicopter is complete.
Somebody there. Nothing here. Somebody there.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Hey, what's up, Walkman? How's it going?
Is somebody there? Huh, nothing.
Freeze.
Ah! God!
Start talking.
Down.
Start talking. Start talking. Start talking.
Try using Fulton recovery on him. Okay, you're done with... Mission complete. Great job.
Found our friend, Kaz.
Damn it! And I was so close. Great. Good work, Snake.
fired.
Let's get this mission started.
Hello, Snake. It's been a while, hasn't it? I hear you've been causing quite the ruckus in Nicaragua. Nothing much to report from my end. The legacy's being put to good use. Or so they tell me. But enough with the small talk. There's something I need to tell you. You saw the photo that came with this tape, right? The boss gave that to me 10 years ago. I'm sorry, I should have told you sooner. I probably should have told you right away. But sending it to you hasn't been an easy decision to make. It's taken me 10 years. Once you've heard what I have to say, you'll understand why. That photo belonged to her. I know what you're thinking. What does she have to do with this? You've probably seen it 100 times in the press already. Obviously, it's of the Mercury 7, the first group of American astronauts, the heroes of Project Mercury. But there were actually 8 people in that photo. One of them was edited out, erased, without a trace. That 8th astronaut, the one airbrushed out of existence, that was her, Snake. Now why did they need to keep her existence a secret?
Yo, what's up, Pizzy? Welcome in,
What
broski.
were they trying to hide?
How's it going,
The
man?
answer goes back even further. 17 years ago. It was the height of the Cold War. The Eastern and Western blocs were racing to develop space technology to match their nuclear arsenals. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite. The Americans were stunned. They'd been led to believe their country led the world in science and technology. That shock quickly turned into fear. If the Russians had the know-how to launch a satellite into space, they could use it to launch a nuclear missile, too. Frantic, the U.S. threw everything it had into the space race. The following year,
This is my second to
the
last
Army
Peace Walker
succeeded in
stream,
launching
bro.
the first American satellite,
We gotta
Explorer
wrap up
1.
100% the next
The
2
National
streams.
Aeronautics
I've been
and
on
Space
this for so
Administration
fucking
was
long.
established that fall, and Project Mercury with it. The goal was to send a man into space, and 7 men were chosen as pilot candidates. The media dubbed
Listening to
them
the Eva
Mercury
Truth
7.
tapes right now.
They were immediately hailed as national heroes, icons of Western space exploration. But after Explorer, America suffered a series of failed rocket launches. Desperate, the government made a fateful decision. Unable to wait for its space program to mature, they'd steal the Soviets' technology, at the same time sabotaging their space program. You know better than anyone how hard a mission that was. The Soviet space program was shrouded in secrecy. Recovering that information would be no easy task. Using the help of an insider, they'd insert a sleeper agent into the research institute, or else recruit one of those insiders to do the job for them. And, if necessary, the mission leader would have to go in and sort things out themselves. Someone was needed.
Yo, what's up,
with
Kobayashi?
experience, knowledge, and superior intuition.
I felt so bad for the boss. It's reading and listening to more of her
Was
backstory.
the boss.
Exactly.
The president himself
Exactly.
asked for her by name. He needed someone
Especially with these
who
Eva
trusted
Truth
the
tapes,
fate of a nation.
you learn how fucked her backstory actually is.
But the hero of the Second World War. It was June 1959. So you see, Snake, that's why she left. That was the top secret mission that took her from you. But her selection ruffled a few CIA feathers. They didn't appreciate the president going over their head like that. The mission was tough enough already, and now the CIA was dragging its feet. She couldn't
Let me
get
adjust my
anything
light
out of
real
them.
quick.
No manpower, no information. Left to her own devices, the boss made a decision she knew would come back to haunt her. She decided to tap into the Philosopher's Network. And that's when the wheels of fate began to turn. The Philosophers were a secret society of power brokers formed in a pact between the US, Russia, and China in the early 20th century. Of course, by that time, the American and Soviet branches had already parted ways. But there were those among the remaining Russian philosophers not entirely happy with the one-party
Fuck.
concept.
Try and get an S rank on
The
that
boss
mission.
reached out to them. She arranged clandestine away into
She's
OKB-1,
diabolical.
the Soviets' premier design bureau. She worked tirelessly to win their sympathy, in some instances using huge sums of cash, in others by helping them over the Berlin Wall.
Exactly, tactics.
It was
Exactly.
a dangerous game to be playing. The philosophers had everything on her, and not just information.
I wish I could pause real quick, but
She'd given birth to a child on the battlefield.
some people will never actually listen to these fucking tapes. People that
I
will
know she told you that story.
dismiss this game, never play
That
it,
child was in
or
the
just
hands
drop
of
it after they
Soviet
finish the
philosophers.
story.
She'd be putting more than just herself in
Some
danger,
people never actually know
but she did what
this
she had
fucking
to do.
backstory.
At the time, the Soviet Union was believed to have an arsenal of missiles far greater than that of the United States. If that proved to be the case, Moscow would be free from the yoke of
Whenever I do a
nuclear
playthrough of this game, I always make sure to
raising
listen to
the
these.
possibility that the Soviets might actually launch nukes if they felt it necessary. As you know, the so-called missile gap turned out to be a Soviet bluff. Moscow had gone to incredible lengths to perpetuate the lie. In fact, the whole space race was really just a part of an elaborate ruse. Only we didn't know that at the time. She used to joke that even she swallowed the whole missile gap story, hook, line, and sinker. She put her life on the line, for the sake of her country, to prevent nuclear war. And it was because of her sacrificial efforts that America succeeded in placing a sleeper agent inside OKB-1. NASA began to receive huge volumes of technical data from the Soviet program. By the end of 1959, they'd succeeded in sending a chimpanzee named Sam on a ballistic rocket flight. The rocket never left the atmosphere.
Sam
But
Porter
all the
Bridges?
same, it was a huge success for NASA, restoring confidence in its technology. Then,
After my playthrough, I gotta do 5.
the CIA came calling.
I didn't want
You're a
to, but
warrior,
I
they
kinda
said.
have to
No
now.
need for you to dirty your hands with this sort of black ops. We'll take it from here. In effect, they wanted to reap the rewards for themselves. But the boss didn't object. My part is over, she said. I don't care what you do with the data now. It seemed as if NASA was making great
True.
strides
Both
toward
the
managing
boss
the flight,
fucking
while
inserted.
the Russians lagged behind. They even got a report from their mole at OKB-1. The safe return of Sam has sent our scientists into a panic, he said. Soon afterward, the Soviet Union sent an animal.
Whenever
of
I
its own into
hear the
space
name
on
Sam,
Flight
I just think
2.
of fucking Death
The dog
Stranding.
Kudryavka, better known to the world as Laika. But Laika was fated never to return to Earth. The U.S. can recover its spacecraft
God,
from the ocean upon re-entry.
Fuck.
But
Playing this
the
game is
Soviet
really
Union
making me
only
want to do a
watched the frozen
playthrough.
mountain. They had to
I
put their
dread
spacecraft
doing
down on land. How
a
could they
full
possibly
lore
get
playthrough of
back
5
to
because
a
it
living creature
takes up
back safely?
7
The
streams,
agent
5
reported
hour
the
stream
Soviets
each.
hadn't yet found a solution to that problem. The plot
But
to
fuck, I really
sabotage
want
the
to
Soviet
now.
space program seemed to be working too. First, they tampered with Sputnik 4's re-entry. Then, 2 months later, one of their rockets
And during my
exploded on the
full
launch pad.
lore
They
playthroughs,
did manage
I
to send 2
do some
dogs
off
in orbit
stream,
aboard
like
Sputnik 5 and
raising
return them
quiet
safely to
spawn
Earth.
level and shit like
The
that.
agent dismissed it as a fluke. Dogs, sure, but humans? They didn't have the technology. Everybody believed it. Everybody was complacent. Everybody. Except the boss. There was something about the Sputnik 5 schematics they were getting that didn't seem right. Some kind of ejection device on the capsule that didn't quite belong. She couldn't figure out the reason why it was there. What was it supposed to eject? NASA shrugged off her concerns. They figured it was probably meant to eject the flight recorder in case of an accident. The boss pleaded with them to investigate, but the CIA wasn't having it. They probably thought she was trying to reclaim some of the glory for herself. The boss wouldn't give up. She decided to head to the Soviet Union herself, alone, without any backing from the CIA. By the
Mr.
beginning of the
Reedus.
next year, 1961, she'd succeeded in infiltrating OKB-1. That's when she saw the truth for the first time. The sleeper that she'd worked so hard to place was a double agent. He'd been turned by the Soviets and was feeding the Americans lies. But what shocked the boss even more was why. The CIA
Booster
agent
Gold.
had been taking a large cut of the sleeper's pay. The sleeper felt what little he was left with wasn't worth the risk. When he got a better offer from Moscow, he took it.
How's it going, Mango?
At this point, the Americans' intelligence operation had become an open book to the Soviets. And contrary to what the sleeper had been reporting, the Soviets' manned spaceflight technology was quite advanced.
Sounds like an MGS
It
camo.
wasn't until she infiltrated OKB-1 herself that the boss learned the truth about Sputnik 5. After the spacecraft re-entered the atmosphere, it ejected the pilot, seat and all, at an altitude of 7,000 meters. It was the Soviet solution to the problem of land recovery. The mystery device attached to Sputnik 5 was for that purpose. The pilot would parachute down from that high altitude wearing a bulky spacesuit. Crazy, I know. The Soviets knew exactly how dangerous it was, of course. So much so that they gave Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space, a special 2-rank promotion before re-entry. Only Moscow could come up with this kind of plan. With total state control over information, they could easily pretend it never happened in the event of a failure. The boss passed the info on to NASA. It was their worst nightmare. The glory of mankind's first spaceflight was about to be stolen from them by the Soviet Union. It was Sputnik all over again. And the CIA was caught no less off guard.
Who is Booster
Their
Gold?
ineptitude had caused the fiasco in the first place. The Soviets' deception was brilliant. They'd woven a masterful tapestry of truth and fiction to convince the Americans their intelligence operations were proceeding as planned. No one but the boss could have seen through it. It was obvious the Soviets had some gifted minds working on their side. But that certainly didn't excuse the CIA's massive failure. The CIA wasn't done, though, and devised an ingenious plan to avoid taking responsibility. Luckily for them,
Reminds
a
me
new
of
president had been
Invincible.
elected the previous November, John F. Kennedy. As he didn't know the case history when taking office, the CIA was able to feed lies to his new administration. They masked their own failures, placing the blame squarely on the boss's shoulders. After all, she'd selected an unreliable sleeper. They claimed she'd failed to make use of one of the most effective means of controlling a sleeper agent's actions: holding their family hostage. The boss was well aware that would have worked. She told me so later, but she couldn't bring herself to do it. It seems clear it had to do with having her own child taken. She could never inflict the same pain on anyone else. The CIA used that against her. In his election campaign, Kennedy had vowed to close the missile gap with Moscow. If America lost the space race, that promise would be worthless. The fact that the president had no links to the philosophers only made things worse. He was completely unaware of the secret networks she'd used to complete her mission. In his eyes, she was no better than a traitor. The fate that awaited her was cruel beyond belief. The order came down from above. The boss would take the official blame for the sleeper's betrayal. More so, she'd serve as the guinea pig for NASA's manned spaceflight program. By then, NASA had gotten as far as sending a chimp named Ham into space. Now came a whole battery of ground tests to pave the way for a human to take its place. High-G tests, zero-G tests, spacesuit tests, simulations in pressurized oxygen environments. Some of the tests were highly dangerous. too dangerous for the Mercury 7, who were by then already media darlings. So the boss was made to stand in for them. She could have refused the order, argued her side of the story against the CIA, but she didn't. The way she saw it, her military experience made her a potentially valuable asset to those tests. She felt it was her duty to accept. She soon proved herself right. The boss was more than just a guinea pig. She drew on her experience to give the staff focused advice exactly where it was needed. NASA's space program took off again. At the rate they were going, putting a man in space seemed within reach. The higher-ups at NASA were impressed with her talents. They took to calling her the 8th astronaut, the Mercury Lady. The photo I sent you was taken around that time. I suppose maybe they were planning to use it as propaganda, the world's first female astronaut. But then, just as things were looking up, they hit a new snag. The government told them to add a window. There were no windows in NASA's spacecraft back then. Ham never saw the stars around him. But Washington insisted. Their sources told them Soviet spaceships had windows. Space exploration as
The boss deserved a fucking spin-off game.
After all, what was the point of sending a man into space if he couldn't tell the world what he'd seen? Most of all, though, they simply couldn't have the Russians doing something they could.
We need a Cobra Unit spin-off game with
and everybody knew
the
it.
shit that happens in these tapes.
NASA was already facing impossible deadlines. Now they were adding yet another element of uncertainty to the mix. Installing a window would both weaken the spacecraft and make it harder to shield the occupant from cosmic rays. They weren't about to put their Mercury 7 golden boys in that kind of danger. So the boss was chosen as the pilot instead. Even if she made it up into space, she was given less than a 20% chance of returning to Earth alive. But she took it in stride, even helping them make the necessary design changes.
Because this is spooky
Mercury.
TikTok edit.
It was like going to work every day at NASA to make her own coffin. Then, without warning, the U.S. received intelligence that the Soviets had moved their Vostok spacecraft to the launch site. The launch was set for the following day, April 12th, 1961. America couldn't let the Soviets beat them with Vostok. NASA was forced to cut short the testing.
God, I wish this wasn't just
launch date up. They pulled out all the stops
fucking
to get it scheduled for the
tapes.
earliest hours of the next day.
Like,
The spacecraft would be
all
launched
70s would made like a
8 p.m.
fire,
night.
like, novel
For the
or
flight path,
something.
They chose a course that would take her as far east as
Audio,
possible.
like fucking, what's it called?
She'd be able
Graphic
to see
novel
the
or
Earth in
something.
daylight from the window, at least for a little while. The boss
Because
climbed
these
into the
being
Mercury
hidden
capsule, having
tapes is
completed
not
less
doing it
than
justice.
80% of the
This shit's
regular
actually
flight
interesting as
procedures.
hell. And I like the boss's
The timing and
backstory.
the flight path were risky, and testing was far from complete. But NASA had no other choice. The boss, for her part, never
Into a tape
expected to
recorder.
come home alive. She was going on a one-way trip, the American version of Laika the dog. And yet she went all the same. Someone has to be first, she said. If fate has chosen me, then I accept, for my country, for the balance of the world. That's how she saw things. My chances may be slim, but I'll take them. I've accepted my fate. If anyone can get through this, I can. Then, on April 12th at 1:30 in the morning, the boss entered space. It was nothing short of a miracle.
Lock in, Mango.
That she'd made it in an incomplete spacecraft. And second, that her flight coincided almost exactly with Gagarin's. As the sun rose over the horizon, and cosmic rays began to bombard her through the window, she saw the
So
Earth,
she's actually talking to Decoy Octopus, and Decoy Octopus is Venom, and Venom
who was a world without
is secretly
borders,
Chico.
a perfect
Which
jewel.
Chico
All nations, all ideologies.
is actually Quiet,
So far away.
but Quiet has a body double.
It almost made her laugh,
That is Ocelot.
knowing that they'd risked so much to beat the Soviets by a few short minutes. If she'd seen Vostok from her window, she probably would have waved. But the two spacecraft were destined for very different fates. Gagarin circled the Earth and returned to the Soviet Union, safe and sound. The Mercury capsule, on the other hand, deviated from its planned re-entry angle. The addition of a window had thrown the capsule's aerodynamics off balance. The boss's coffin veered wildly off course and began to plunge.
How come? Oh, because of
Forward.
theories like that? I don't watch, bro. I think I've seen a couple of his shorts though.
The course deviation caused the capsule to miss its splashdown point by a wide margin. It didn't have enough time to decelerate before crashing into the sea. The force of the impact shattered the spacecraft before it started to sink.
I don't watch, bro, though, to be
The
honest.
boss used the last of her strength to escape to the surface. Her body was covered in bruises and scorched by radiation. It was a miracle she was still alive. She slipped into a coma and didn't regain consciousness for 6 months. To some, what was worst of all was that she had lost the space race to Gagarin by only a few minutes. That aside, it should have been a proud day
You're
for
chilling, bro.
America. Its first manned spaceflight. Sadly, her accomplishment was kept out of the history books. An attempt to save face by Washington. In contrast to Gagarin's orbital flight, America had only managed a ballistic trajectory. Her flight time was much shorter, too. And most importantly,
There's
the Soviets had
eerily
brought back
some
both the space
parallels
and
between
pilot
Venom Snake and the boss. Now that I'm actually like
NASA couldn't
thinking
even
about it.
conjure up a half-hearted tale of heroic survival. The coup de grace, though, was the Soviet propaganda campaign that kicked into gear after the flight. The Earth was blue. Those were the words of Gagarin on his return, and the whole world was listening. In the blink of an eye, Gagarin was an international celebrity.
Skullface is
earning
actually
accolades
the
from
boss.
every corner. It was a PR coup for the Soviet Union. Meanwhile, Washington could only grit its teeth in silence. They decided there was no value.
Say that one more
in
time or you're
making
getting banned,
flight
Amanda.
public, that it would only make matters worse. So they buried it instead.
How's it going though?
Labeling it a dark mission. NASA and the CIA did everything in their power to erase all traces of the boss from Project Mercury. The result was the photo you see before you. Not a bad job, huh? Not only did they expunge her flight from the records, they denied that she ever existed. And that wasn't the end of it. As an alibi, the military claimed she'd taken part in the CIA's botched Bay of Pigs plot to take back Cuba. And when the boss was finally well enough
Oh
to
fuck
return
yeah.
to
How was
service,
it?
they wouldn't take her back. She was forced to go underground. In the public eye, the boss was still a hero of World War II. In reality, though, she was anything but that. She was a non-person, fit only for the blackest of black ops. In effect, she may as well have been dead. Gagarin went on a worldwide tour in front of millions of adoring fans. The
Ooh,
boss,
fuck
meanwhile,
yeah.
was a walking secret.
At least it's still
and able to
3DS.
breathe a
I have an
word about her
XL.
experience. The authorities in Washington had this to say. Why are you still here? If only you'd had the decency to give us a nice quote like Gagarin and then die an honorable death, you'd have gone down as a hero. 3 weeks later, on May 5th, Alan Shepard, one of the Mercury 7, made his own ballistic flight. They sure didn't try to cover up his achievement. Of course, he owed his success to the lessons learned from
Oh,
the Boston
God.
tragedy. Before sending Gagarin up into
3 hours
space,
long sounds like
the
a
Soviets had used a
fucking.
mannequin
Sounds
called
painful.
Ivan Ivanovich to test the landing procedure, which would make the boss America's version of a crash test dummy. But she didn't care. I'm happy to be the dummy, she said. if it'll help the project succeed. Nothing would give me greater satisfaction.
The boss lived a rough
Still
fucking life.
wasn't the end of it. The boss had worked through the anti-Moscow faction of the Soviet Union's philosophers to place the sleeper agent, and at some point, the Soviets found out about it. Yet the Americans remained oblivious to the end. Even the philosopher network the boss plugged into never tipped them off to the double cross. That could only mean one of two things. Either the pro-Moscow philosophers had intervened,
The boss's
or
backstory is so
Moscow
fucked, dude.
philosophers had been turned. Either way, it was a
Basically
situation
used her
their
whole
American
fucking life.
counterparts couldn't stand. To preserve the philosopher's good name and to repay her debt, so to speak, the boss once again made her way into the Soviet Union. There, she found herself face to face with the Soviets' own agent. And who should she find awaiting her return to Russia?
Wait for
The
it.
one who'd turned her sleeper against her, who'd fed them lies all this time. It was her former comrade in arms, the father of her child, the man known
Bum, bum, bum,
as her sorrow.
bum.
He didn't know it was the boss who'd sent the sleeper. Or to be more precise, the Soviet philosophers never told him. Former lovers, forced to fight to the death. One would live and one would die, she told me. That was the revenge the Soviet philosophers had in store for me. If both of them survived, their child would suffer in their place. They were left with no other option. The boss shot him. He offered no resistance. When she returned from the Soviet Union, there was no place left for her to go. She'd sacrificed everything. Everything. For her country. And in return, they treated her like a dead woman.
Like I said, man, we need a Cobra
Made a
unit
scapegoat for no good
prequel spin-off.
reason. Only because power had changed.
Only if
hands.
Kojima were to somehow return, or they took like an old script from him.
Would have long since cracked.
There should have
It was
been
then
a
that one
fucking
of her
Cobra
old
spin-off
SAS
though, for
comrades
sure.
reached out to her. Major Zero. And so Fox was born. She undertook a mission that, well, you should know better than
This is
anybody.
crucial lore, by the way, for the MGS series.
20 days after Shepard's flight, President Kennedy announced that America would put a man on the moon. Without the intelligence the boss obtained,
Exactly.
America's space program would never have caught up. Armstrong and Aldrin might never have walked on the moon,
Good question, Amanda.
but the Americans' gain had cost the boss her health,
Sniper Elite,
her
true.
honor, and the man she loved. The word tragedy doesn't even begin to describe what she endured.
The end versus quiet,
The
who
Soviets
wins?
continued their manned space flights, and in 1960,
Prime the end
Valentina
versus
Tereshkova
quiet.
became the so-called first woman in space. It said they took their cue from NASA's long-buried Mercury Lady project. And so that, Snake, is the mission that kept her away from you for so long. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why not use me as her agent? She knew I'd never even think of betraying her. I think it's because she didn't want to drag you into it. She probably knew what was going to happen. To complete the mission, she'd have to turn to the philosophers, and once she did that, whatever came of it, there'd be a price to pay. No one understood that better than her. So please, Snake, let it go. When she gave me the photo, she left me to decide whether or not to pass it along to you. I know she was torn about it, just as I was. She knew you'd probably blame yourself. Why did she hold on to it for so long? That, I can't say. To to remind her of how much it hurt to be erased. She wasn't that kind of person.
And he was like 75.
I think she meant it to be
The end when he wasn't
to you.
in a fucking
She
coma.
had her identity, her life.
Then when he wasn't in the fucking wheelchair,
But she
sleeping.
wanted you, of all
Until battle.
people, to know the truth. Snake, you've probably already figured this out, but it's no accident that I'm only now sending you something I've withheld for so long. Little Bird tells me you recently made a big decision. You and the boss are different people. I understand that. And I'm not trying to second guess you. I simply wanted you to know what
Holy
she felt,
freaky,
how she
Amanda.
felt.
Oh my god.
That's all.
I don't think I've ever seen
Snake,
someone simping over the end.
don't ever forget the path she took. Because you and I are the only people on this earth who know the truth.
Boss. I'm sorry. But I can't.
That is fucking crucial right there. That last little section. See, this marks the downfall of Big Boss. Mailing in disguise. I'm cracking. We're all cracking. I will listen to these later. I want to keep going. I don't remember the placement of any of these. Fuck. Have to look for them as we go.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, it's just 2 areas. This shouldn't be that hard then. Now if it was spread out between like a shit ton of areas, then it'd be kind of difficult. Some of these side ups I just do not remember the placement. What was the news about EA? I have not heard the news. Is it just... Wait, no. It's fucking... I didn't see there's 2 more areas. Yeah, I don't remember the placement for any of these. Is it just 1? Wait, what's the fucking... What's this mission again? I already forgot.
The enemy's here!
Hell no. That sniper still up there.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Someone attacking?
You gotta be shitting me.
The enemy's...
What's wrong? We have a situation. Backup team, head over and investigate.
Enemy's close. What is it?
It's been sold for $55 billion to a Saudi Arabian company. What? And Trump's son-in-law, apparently. What the fuck? What the fuck? Luckily, I don't give a two fucking shits about EA. Actually, no. Don't they make Dead Space? Please tell me all of them are just in this fucking area. Oh my god. Please. Are they really that hidden? Oh, please tell me they're all in this area. Because I'm cooked. Like, I don't want to go all the way back. Oh no. I didn't really want any new Dead Space games anyways. EA sucks. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any EA games that I relatively play nowadays. I used to be into sports games back in the day, but that was back in the day. Dude. Yeah, I'm absolutely fucking cooked. They're that hidden. Oh no. I might have to restart. I just didn't search good enough, I guess. Shoot. What? What do you mean by that, Alex? But yeah, no, that's pretty crazy news. But I don't really care a whole lot. I don't know. What are your guys' opinions? I mean, are they gonna make the company better or worse? So this is a straight up fucking search mission. I need to actually like thoroughly look through these areas. It's literally just FIFA though. Like, what other EA game is popular in a different country besides EA? I mean, fucking FIFA. And is FIFA really that popular? Like, I mean, I know it is.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Oh yeah, Battlefield. I forgot Battlefield is ran by EA.
enemy's here!
What? That's so fucking random. I mean, for Madagascar slaps. I also like Ice Age. Can't really blame them. I am searching thoroughly through these fucking areas, dude. I better not miss one. And like realistically, what are they gonna change about FIFA? Those games are just copy and paste. Like genuinely. I'm not trying to be that guy, but all sports games are just copy and paste nowadays. I used to be a huge 2K guy. And even I'll admit all of those are just the fucking same. Same with like, I mean I don't play Madden, but Madden's all the fucking same too. Yo, what's up, Tom? Welcome in, broski. Continuing our 100% run. This is... There's still a lot more side ops. I am just doing some. I'm trying to get Zadornov. I'll more just finish it all. Like, the truth ending and the Zeke fight and whatnot. And then just straight focus on side ops.
What was that?
That's all I'm worrying about right now. Dude, these are actually like fucking hidden. Holy shit. Okay, there's another one. I'm not gonna be able to find... I know there's one in this area. The new skate is eh. It's really eh. It's not better than any of the old skate, in my opinion. I don't know if any of you guys saw my review, but I kind of shit on it a little bit. Yo, Tom, what the fuck? That's not even funny. I'm not trying to get like political or talk about shit like that on stream, by the way. So
Fulton recovery subject confirmed.
None of that,
onboard
y'all.
Helicopter.
that's either a good thing or a bad thing. Alex, don't lie. Are you under the age of 16? It was probably right. Google was probably accurate. I'm cooked. I don't know where the fucking last one is, dude. I'm actually cooked. It is nowhere to be found. Dude, I might have to look up the last one because I actually have no clue. Holy, what do you mean, Unk? That is not old. Okay, I'm gonna be that guy and look up this last one. I don't want to be spending all stream on this mission. No, you're good, Mango. Don't worry. No one's fucking throwing out stereotypes or accusations. Just Peace Walker side op 32. Oh man. I'm restarting, dude. Let's just speedrun this.
Wait.
There would happen to be one up here, right? The video I found was IGN and it was like absolutely fucking pixelated. I couldn't see anything. No. I don't even know what that is. Peace out, Amanda.
The enemy's here!
Oh my god. They did not have to make this mission this hard. This is diabolical. No way. Yeah, no, I'm not on the right track. Let's go back to this pixelated ass video. Or maybe I am on track. Hold up.
What was that?
What? Dude, for real, the ghost yeah. Yes, I am, Tom. I forgot when you unlocked that one. I know it's after one of the Zadornov missions. Dude, this is messed up. This is actually messed up. This fucking old ass PSP video. This video is from like 15 years ago. It is in fucking 120 quality. What? Okay. So he gets that one that I grabbed. God, the whole stream is gonna be on this mission, dude. And then we got... There's honestly so much content in this fucking game, dude. It's gonna be a long series. I hope y'all will bear with me. Because we also have Monster Hunter. Okay, I missed one. Where? Okay. Okay, so we went down here. Yeah, it looked like he grabbed another one. Somewhere. Oh my gosh, it was right here. Okay. No more of this mission. I'm not going for the S rank. I'm not going for the S rank. This mission is stupid. This is stupid. For what a review. Yeah, no, Tom, this has slowly climbed up the ladder in my favorite MGS games. I think this is my third favorite now. It's still MGS 2, 1, and then now Peace Walker for sure. This game's an absolute fucking masterpiece. I love it. It's just so fun. So much content.
Freeze.
Alright, yeah, no more of this. Let's finish this off.
Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there.
The OG Simpsons movie, dude, with like Spider Pig and stuff is so peak. I think I still have it on DVD. Are they actually making one? Is this real? They're actually making one. No way.
Mission complete. Great job.
Thought you were just joking. A mango can dream. Mango, mango, mango. It's almost spooky season. I'm not going for the S rank. The fuck that. Like I said, I'm not gonna S rank every single side op. That would genuinely take 20 streams. It is real. Oh shit. I hope it's not god awful. I mean, realistically, it can't be that bad, right? How bad could it really be? Oh my gosh. Ugh, got a lot of filtering to do. This chump. Mine too. Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh, I finally got the easy gun. I didn't even realize. Minions 5, Joker 2. Joker 2 is genuinely one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. So bad. Such a downgrade too. I actually liked the first Joker movie. Pretty good. We're almost done with Dispatch. We literally only have these left. We are getting closer and closer to the 100%. Slowly. We have some of the hardest Dispatch though coming up. Like I said, we already built Zeke, and we have the railgun too. We have the railgun. We have everything besides all Zadoranoff missions done for the final mission. We're getting there, slowly. Lady Gaga was not the problem. The writing and just everything about it was fucking god awful. I actually never watched Megamind 2. I just heard horrible reviews. I don't intentionally watch bad movies if everyone collectively says it's bad. I'm usually like oh, don't judge a book by its cover, blah blah blah. But if it's a movie and everyone in the entire world says it's fucking awful, then I'm just not gonna watch it. There's just no point. Joker face. That's pretty good.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission.
That's pretty good.
Snake, watch out for the frogs.
Why? They bite? Relax. No frog's ever eaten a snake. Although, I feasted on a few frog's legs myself.
But they are dangerous. They are poisonous.
Poisonous.
Poison dart frogs live up to their name, I assure you. Their poison is so strong. The Indígena use them to make poison-tipped arrows. Some secrete poison through their skin. Even touching them can be dangerous. So don't go petting them or anything.
So, I can't eat one?
I am warning you.
Hold up. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go do something real quick upstairs. Give me literally like 3 to 4 minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys. Please. I am so fucking sorry for that wait. If anyone's still in here, I fucking love you. The McFucking Lollylulelo. The Patriots got me.
Who are you?
Oh my god. I like how she sounds when she's not putting up an act. I definitely can see that too. Might be honest on Kobayashi. Fucking banana.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
Shit, where's the goal at? Oh.
Mission complete. Folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
For this mission, she sounded... Well, you gotta think about it. She kind of changes after the main story because it's leading up to the Zeke mission. So she, in some ways, does change. She stops putting up the front. Tilt the version of Peace Walker suit is definitely the best version. It's kind of tied. I don't know. I don't know if I like 5 or Delta more when it comes to the suits. I don't know. I think the battle suit in Delta is fucking beautiful. Honestly. Scrambled egg sounds fire. Just pull a fucking Naomi Hunter and make a sunny side up. What's my tank at? Yeah, we'll throw him in tank. I'm not trying to go too hard because I don't want to fucking have to farm some more mechs. Zeke is fine. Zeke's durability is fucking crazy. An MGS stealth, the Peace Walker suit is amazing for stealth. People say it's the Sorrow's outfit, but without stamina drain, it instead gives life regen. You know? Is it actually the Sorrow's outfit? Why could... Wait, that actually makes so much fucking sense. I never even thought about it. Peace Walker battlesuit's way too chunky. I mean, it makes sense for a battlesuit, but it's just way too fucking chunky. Nano Machine Sun.
Commencing training.
No sign of the enemy in there. You should be clear to focus on training. Some of the targets might be a little hard to spot, but keep at it. They're out there somewhere. This is a medium-range area, good for whatever weapon you want to practice with. Aim quick and aim true.
Dude, I love the nighttime missions. They just have a different vibe, in my opinion.
Hit the targets as fast and as accurately as you can.
pull up. I need to go for headshots. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot I have to go for headshots. Run that back.
Hit the targets as fast and as accurately as you can.
What? The silenced M1 is probably my favorite assault rifle in this game. The sound of a silenced, like, assault rifle is just so fucking beautiful.
Okay, you're done with that area.
I'm not gonna be mad if I didn't S rank.
Mission complete.
Like I said, if I really think I can S rank it, like in the second try, then I will. But there's just so many side ops. There's so many. Oh, I kind of do feel like I can S rank it though. Close enough. Otacon, the kind of guy to explain the difference between a weeb and an otaku. True. Oh, dude. Ground Zero and Phantom Pain. The whole OST is fucking banger after banger. I have pretty much every OST in a playlist and listen to it at work. I think I know which one you're talking about, though. Mind. Pretty sure. Sounds familiar. Like I said, Tom, I'm gonna settle for extra ops with an A or an S, unless I really think that I can just fucking bust it out real quick. Because there's a lot. If I'm gonna S rank every single side op, then this is gonna be a long series. Long series.
Let's get this mission started. Complete the mission.
A real veteran ought to be able to take out multiple enemies with a single bullet. Not by shooting them, but by using it to set off an explosion. Find something flammable, like a gasoline drum or an unmanned weapon with a full fuel tank. Then shoot it and blow it up. And make sure it takes a few enemies with it.
We'll get to the monster hunter soon, don't worry.
Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
An explosion?
Out of ammo, huh? Abort mission. Come on back.
That was bad. God, this game's so creative with its side ops. I love it. I think it's better than Phantom Pain, in my opinion.
Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
There's actually a trick to this. Skyward Sword, how's that going, man?
Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
Oh, I missed my timing. No! I missed. Shit. Halo 3 in it? Fuck yeah. You guys are playing peak.
Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
Oh, my phone keeps disconnecting. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Oh yeah, I'll check it out, man. Bet. God. I know what I need to do. I need to switch positions. Cause that's the money shot right there. But they place the movement of the enemy, so he walks right in front of it.
An explosion?
Yo, welcome back, chump. Sorry about that.
Neutralize that
Getting
security
distracted.
detail. All of them.
My sister's over. She keeps fucking having me help her with shit. It always happens. I don't shoot the middle barrel. I'm pretty sure it's the far right barrel.
Neutralize that security
It always
detail.
happens.
All of
Just fucking shows up and I've helped with a bunch of shit. Sorry, gang. So close.
Neutralize that security detail. All of them. 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 Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
An explosion?
Neutralize that security detail. All of them. Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
Yo, I'm fucking. Oh my god, I'm back. Sorry. See you, Mango. See you, Tom.
Okay,
There we go.
you did it. Keep it up. Snake?
Don't tell me. Zadornov.
Bingo. The guard left his post and the dude was gone when he got back.
Sounds like the guard needs a guard.
He was off with the girls. Haas invited him to try some of their cooking. He says he loved every second of it.
Is that jealousy, cuz?
Anyway, there's a new mission waiting for you. Find Zadornov, Snake.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, the doorknob, bro. It's gotta be the worst security of all time.
Snake, Zadornov's disappeared again. Get out there and retrieve him. Find Zadornov, Snake.
Wait. Somebody there.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed.
Wait. Somebody there? Nothing here. Somebody there? Nothing here. somebody there?
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Not this one.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
We're under attack! Mama! Gotcha.
Oh, finally. Jesus Christ.
Curses.
Dude, it's fucking pissing me off.
I got him, Kaz.
Slipped up again. Acknowledged. Bring him on in.
Like, let a man game in peace, right? Holy shit. I'd jump out of there. Dude. What? Ah, fuck. Need one more level. Yikes. Fuck. No! My chopper, no! True. Dude, I'd pay to see some shit like that. Some dude's dressed up as fucking Snake, just fucking sneaking around. Bro, that'd be fucking nutty, not gonna lie. Imagine like fucking DoorDashers like dressed as fucking Santa. Or just porters.
Eliminate that squadron, Snake. Strike before they spot you. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Enemies close by.
God damn it.
Enemy sighted. Engaging now.
Forget about the chopper for now. Just take out the troops. Strike before they spot you.
Enemies close by.
Watch your backs! Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Close by.
What?
What is it? Enemies close. Move in.
Missile loaded and ready!
Go around.
Oh, but I need
Get up,
different loadout
Snake!
for this mission.
Without you, Rica's finished! Snake!
God, bro, dead ass.
Combat.
Hello, Governor. Yo, what's up, DJ Faded? How's it going, man?
They're trying to find you. Make sure they don't. recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Enemies close by.
Dude, that's so stupid. Why do they spawn right there? Makes no sense.
Go around.
He blows up his own man. I don't even need to fight them, just need to fucking blow them up.
Move in.
I did not know they could blow a hole in this. Holy shit. I did not fucking know that. Damn. This is the wrong loadout. This is impossible non-lethal. This is absolutely impossible non-lethal. I don't know how. Maybe this non-lethal. Yes.
That's gotta be the leader. Can you take him down?
What a pain in the fucking ass. I went into that thinking I could do it non-lethal, but no. That
takes care of their
borderline
leader.
impossible to
Recover
do
him and
non-lethal.
mission complete.
I don't care. I'm not getting no S for that. That was a pain in the fucking ass. That was a pain in the fucking ass. If I tried to do that non-lethal, it would actually take hours. That was rough. True, especially since I'm aiming with a fucking my dominant aiming finger. My non-trigger finger. Hold up, I gotta piss so fucking bad. Homo. I didn't see your message. Say that shit again, lil bro. See what happens. I gotta piss so fucking bad. Give me 1 minute.
You're fired.
Commencing mission. Commencing mission. You're in for some heavy.
An enemy tank. Is there somewhere you can hide, boss?
There are train cars, but they won't hold up against a gun like that.
Even a freight train? Incredible.
But they'd keep me out of sight. Temporarily.
Use them to look for an opportunity to hit its treads or the fuel tank at the back. But
Don't forget about that gun, huh?
or the soldiers. They may try to flank you.
Right.
You can also stop it by taking out all the soldiers. You can do it, Snake.
Neutralize the enemy troops. They're trying to find you. Make sure they don't. Surround them! Don't worry about the tank. Just focus on the troops. They haven't seen you yet. Perfect. Now's your chance.
Enemies close!
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Grenade!
Main cannon ready to fire! Tank
Jesus Christ. If I have one more distraction, I swear to God. Someone on Snap? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. That was actually like Morgan. I did not know that. Hold up. How do I time someone out? I do like how in just Peace Walker they treat tanks like real threat that you need to take time and caution when taking out. Yeah, I think just the sheer fact that you can actually Fulton tanks like straight up, it just takes out the fun in 5, honestly. Yo, I don't know how to untime someone out, Xander. Morgan, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Oh, how the fuck did she know the stream? Dude. How is she in the stream? Yeah, I faded this game slaps. Oh no. She's gonna hit a lick. Oh shit. I'm cooked. I'm sorry, Morgan. I know my sister's being absolutely fucking annoying. Bro, I'm getting pissed. Fuck. Straight dome. Dude, I got nothing better to do. I might hop on tonight too and just fucking grind out this 100%. There's just so much content in this game. I didn't think about it like before I started playing that like this might take 10 fucking streams. Holy shit. Oh, I can't hit my shots. Morgan, I'm sorry. If I can find a way to untime someone out, I will. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. I usually, like, if someone comes in the stream saying, like, oh, something's up at home, I'm like, oh, it's a troll. Immediate ban. Every time out. You know? I just chalk it up to someone being good. She do Eugene 5, true. That's some ball knowledge though. Fucking Eugene. Just run over your own man, please. I don't want to deal with them. The harder these get, the more fucking waves of men come in. I just want the tank. Okay. Not enough folds for this. Guys, kill your own man, please. Shit. It's a bad spot. I don't have enough fold. I'm just gonna kill him. I don't even have enough fucking fold. Almost out of fold.
Move in!
This might be the last one. Please be the last one. God, this thing is fucking strong. Holy shit. Dude. Oh my god, it's literally the definition of a tank. I am dealing no damage. This is one of the strongest fucking RPGs too, and I'm doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. god, this doesn't end. Pop out of the tank. That's all I'm asking for.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak. You've got their fuel tank. Attack now while you've got a chance. So much for that tactic. You'll just have to attack the thing directly. They're getting, boys! They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly. Make the punch! Take me! Fire! They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak. Armed and ready! That's gotta be the leader. Can you take him down? That takes care of their leader. Recover him and it's mission complete.
Shit. My bad. Sorry. I didn't realize. I muted myself for a second because of something, but I forgot to unmute. God, that. I hate the late game side op tank fights. Absolute hell. Like, it's literally fucking. It's hard to non-lethal. Like, I go into these trying to non-lethal with my best weapons, like max out equipment. But I just can't. I just can't. So then I just get into a launcher fight. Like what you just saw. I'm not going for the S rank either. The S rank would be actual hell. Dude. Bet. I love modded MGS 5. Yeah, Lobster, just let me know, man. I'm gonna hop off right now. I'm having way too many distractions, and I don't want to keep not reacting to your guys' messages and whatnot. I feel bad. But I'm gonna be on tonight. We're gonna do an all-night marathon because I wanna bust out this game. I usually don't do. I don't usually stream the same game 10 times in a row like this, but tonight I'm gonna hop on, and maybe bust out the 100%. We'll see. There's just a lot, but I don't want to keep you guys fucking waiting every 2 seconds right now. So can't play Mega as pause. You can play as pause? I haven't seen a mod where you can play as pause. What the fuck? I did not know that. Oh, I see. You get to play. Okay, that makes sense. Like grown up pause with a shaved head. Is that what you're saying? Oh. That's kind of fucking cool. Sea lobster. Like I said, I'm gonna be on tonight. I don't want to keep getting fucking distracted. So I don't usually stream twice in a day, but I don't got any work tomorrow. So I'm gonna be on tonight, and if you guys tune in, that'll be dope. If you don't, it's alright. Like I said, I wanna bust through this 100%. There's just so fucking much. So much. To fight school. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that mod too. I might do a modded run sometime. Maybe some co-op with Lobster. That'd be fun. I'm sorry, Damari. Like I said, if you guys throw on your notifications or join the Discord, I notify Discord. I'm gonna be on tonight and all night marathon. Because frankly, I don't want to stream this game 5 more times. I just want to bust through the 100% and then move on to some other stuff. As much as I love this game, I don't want to. I'm already on what, the 6th, 7th stream. I don't want to have more than 10, to be honest. Look in the bio or the description of my channel. Let me see if I can find. The bot sends out the link sometimes. Let me see if I can find the link up in the chat. But yeah, look in the description of my channel. Yeah. Like I said, I notify the Discord when I go live, so. But yeah, no. I will see you guys tonight if y'all tune in. If you don't, it's alright. Peace out, gang.